Hey, Ophi Seeker. Ophiuchus / Seeker 13 / all the signs, or none of the signs. You be you, boo. I'm just here reading your cards. Press play. It's gotta be for something. Everything's gotta be for something, no? Let's see what March has in store for you. I'm back from New Orleans. Now I'm at the beach. It's very hot. Feels like 90s. Ooh. Better than being cold, right? Better than being cold. Today I'm recording on the full moon in Virgo and Saturn that has moved into Pisces. Congratulations to everyone. Now it's the divine that is being restructured. When Saturn was in Aquarius, and I don't think you'll hear it anywhere anyway. So when Saturn was in Aquarius, we all know it was restructuring society. But in Pisces, everyone is talking about the characteristics of Pisces and people who are Piscean and Pisces in our chart. But I have something else to say. I say, in this case, Pisces is God, and Saturn is God restructuring itself. God is utilizing an aspect of itself, Saturn, to restructure itself. The moon. You're like, what is she talking about? Who will I talk about this if not with you? This is where I talk about all the things that aren't necessarily suitable for the other videos. Let yourself sit in this confusion for a little bit. What? God doesn't need to restructure itself. God is perfect. We are made in its image. As above, so below, as within, so without, and all that jazz. 9 of Pentacles. God is also evolving. The divine structure is also learning how to be better. And with that, it also changes. That's why pursuing being perfect in being perfect for God it's futile, because God itself doesn't see itself as perfect. One thing is certain: cycles of birth, of creation, beginning with chaos then forming itself, utilizing the earth and the water, and then slowly but surely 9 months of pregnancy, and then it gives birth to something. I feel like for you it's playing out, this Piscean energy, Saturnian and Saturn and Pisces energy is playing out with some sort of an accomplishment that you'll experience, something that you worked for a very long time. It's been in the making. You've put in a lot of effort, a lot of work. There have been times where you got confused, you didn't know if it was the right thing. And now seeing actual results, good ones, is very calming. It's like scattered pieces of a puzzle suddenly just kind of connect with each other, forming a clear shape. On a more mundane note, this could show pregnancy or birth, just so you know. If you are in a place that is very confused and very lost right now, in 9 months, your life is going to be completely different. Very abundant, very stable, very clear. And as I'm looking at the bird here, there's also a bird chirping pretty loudly. Feels like it connects. Nine of Pentacles is also Virgo energy. We have the moon here. Hello, the full moon in Virgo. Clarity of something that is being healed or has healed. It's like you're seeing results of maybe you've been taking some medicine or vitamins, or you've been under some sort of good nutritionist regime, and now you're seeing the results on your body, be it skin, hair, nails, weight, energy levels. It's good. Some of you feel like you really want to change your style, your look. Maybe a different haircut, maybe a completely different wardrobe. Go for it. Step it up. Nine of Pentacles looks sharp all the time. Some of you I'm picking up there's a level of mental illness, but that is unseen because you're either really on top of it, you're like high functioning, on the high functioning range, or it's someone that you're dealing with. Someone that seems like they have it very put together, but they're going through something very, very confusing, challenging, difficult. They feel lost. Think of a tree that looks beautiful and strong and tall and healthy, but the roots underneath the ground are spread throughout the continent, not knowing where to go, being super confused. I don't know. That's the analogy that comes from my head for some reason. The Fool. There's a cycle that is ending and a cycle that is beginning, and it has to do with your emotional well-being and the intensity that you exude in the world, the environment. There's a level of more emotional and sexual freedom that is coming through, an exploration of your senses without fear or shame. There could be an adventure that comes through. Maybe you'll meet someone and they'll, open you up to other aspects of yourself. I'm seeing a very creative, out-of-the-box, adventurous, surprising affair with someone very beautiful, very enticing. They're very intense and unapologetic. They just go all the way with who they are. I keep picking up on sexual freedom. Interesting. Five of Swords and King of Pentacles. Overthinking might dry this out. Oh, I did not mean it. No pun intended. Someone here, this King of Pentacles with the Five of Swords, is overthinking things, and they'll try to control the situation and understand the situation and put this Queen of Cups full energy in a box. That's how they'll lose her magic. Instead, the guidance is to work with it, even if it's crazy, or not crazy, but like something that you're not used to, something you're not familiar with. The Wheel of Fortune and Three of Pentacles. There's this guidance of like building something new, but not with the same mindset, changing the mindset. And then, wow, Page of Cups and the Sun. Honestly, I see this is It's just the cards and then and the interaction between them. I see mad falling in love, like addictive. We have the moon and the sun here together. We have the full Queen of Cups. It's all very addictive, very exciting, very poetic, very Shakespearean. It's like it's someone that is used to being really in control of themselves and of their feeling or of their expression and being very like nitpicky with what they say and very strategic with what they share, suddenly just wearing their heart on their sleeve. It's very sweet actually. It's like their inner poet is coming out after it's been overly structured. I'm also seeing something that starts as like um, an out of the box affair um, with not necessarily standard definitions, but it just, or it's just the person is so like out there, or maybe it's their lifestyle that is very out of the ordinary, but it's like it turns into something very, very committed and very established and like building something for like so a complete change. It's the frame to the Piscean energy. It's just what it is. Taking something like that has no boundaries, that is super fluid and free in a way of like just out of this world and like turning the ocean into a pool, but not in a way that minimizes it. It's not like this is it's better. The sun, Three of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. This is very fortunate. This is very blessed. It's such blessed energy. It's crazy. I do see children. Maybe some of you are going to have a surprise pregnancy or plan on having a child. Or maybe this person that you're meeting has a child. I'm not sure, but there's definitely children involved here. The moon, Nine of Pentacles, the sun, and Page of Cups. It's like, it's like screams a kid or kids. Um, it's going from being like a carefree nomad to someone who builds a home and wants to completely care for something, for someone. But it comes with a lot of joy. It's by choice. I don't see it like enforced on someone. It's not like it's not a compromise. It's just evolution of the self, a transition. But I don't think you're seeing it coming. This is all there's a lot of surprise elements here. Ace of Pentacles. Finances are also looking really good. If you're worried right now, I feel like you've been working on a passion project or passion career path, and you've been very brave and risky about it. And there was a lot of um, sacrifice that you had to make. You went all in with believing in yourself, and people thought you were crazy, and you sometimes thought you were crazy, but you've been so strong-willed and consistent and powerful in your in your ability to create. So it's actually coming through. It's coming together, and you're gonna start making money and be successful and be seen. Like it's the Sun and the Page of Cups in the Wheel of Fortune. There's also a level for some of you that it applies a level of celebrity. It's someone that might be in the public eye. Um, Maybe you'll become known for what it is that you do. people will start picking up. People are like flocking to you for advice. Like you become the expert in something, right? You establish yourself as the master in something. Three of Swords. What is this about? What's this Three of Swords about for Ophiuchus for March? Very different energy. What is that? What's going on? It's a lot of cards, but we'll take them. Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, and Five of Wands. Okay. Ooch. Let me look at this. Okay. If you're meeting someone that is indeed very, very special and very unique and you want to build something with them, I do feel like there's a level of competition either from an ex or um, someone else in the picture that is putting up a fight, that is trying to either maneuver you back to them or maneuver the other person back to them. Um, it, I'm picking up that it's ego and control. It's strategic love. Strategic love. It's not really loving the person. I don't think they know that they don't love. It's like, but I feel like they don't really know what healthy love is, so they associate what it is that they feel is love, but they don't understand that it's obsession and control and inability to let go. But this person is very disappointed and heartbroken, and they want you back or the person you're dealing with back in ways of they think because they think that that will fix their pain or their problems. It won't, and you can't let it sabotage. So if it's someone that you've been dealing with, be strong with your boundaries, be clear, and if it's something that the other person is dealing with, make sure that they communicate with you and you communicate with them. So it's not, I don't see it successful, but I do see someone trying to kind of strategize someone falling in love with them or someone falling back into love with them. It doesn't work. If you're that person in the story, I'm sorry, because I feel like you're in pain. Um, but love is the one thing you can't control. Love spells are nonsense, and they have very, very bad karma attached to them when someone tries to control someone else's free will. So, because love is the purest thing, it's the closest thing to God. If it's not God in and of itself, you know, it has a life of its own. It decides, and you can't convince someone to love you or remind them why they used to love you. It's like the only thing that is real is the heart, not this imposing itself on the heart. Yeah, we do have a couple here, King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles, which is beautiful. And then we have now the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups. They have a different role in this narrative now, because I do feel there's like a family net. So maybe there's a couple that was separated and they have a child, something like that. Someone recently became free of a commitment, and it's still like I'm picking up that it's still like in the process of it's still in the process. But this new start wants to build itself very, very strongly. This is like new life awaiting with the Wheel of Fortune. It's definitely a new beginning here with the Fool. So if you're feeling confused right now, I feel like energy is going to start really being a lot more clear. 2 3s, 2 5s. The Fool, the Sun, the Moon, and the Wheel of Fortune. Sorry, this is where I'm talking to myself. I mean, look at the process of the major arcana here. We have the Moon, and then the Fool, and then Wheel of Fortune, and then the Sun. Look at the growth. It's like liberating yourself from emotional... I'm thinking of the word limmering. Is that the word? I forget the word, but like when you're stuck in something, very glued energy, there's this sudden, very strong, immediate lashing out of it, breaking free of it completely. It's like switching your mind. It's like turning on a switch in your brain. It's like out of the funk into just loving life and wanting to explore life and just be done with the confusion. Very fortunate energy in a surprise way. Advice for Ophiuchus about this narrative. Advice for Ophiuchus for March, please. Four of Cups and the Lovers. Don't hesitate. Don't be insecure. Make your decision. Believe in love. Believe that it's possible. Clear out the Lovers is about making a decision, making choices, and making room on the path for something to play out well and ultimately, right? So if you are full of doubt and insecure and always thinking, okay, but if I'll choose this path that is given to me, this gift, this blessing, what about these 3 cups that I'm missing out on, right? If I choose this person, what about the other options? If I choose this career path, what about the other gigs? And so on and so forth, right? But the thing is, this will always be fragmented. You will never fully have all these options. You will only have this sense of like nothing really fulfills itself, as opposed to making a clear decision, clearing out whatever is not working for you. And this is very subjective for each and every single one of you, right? But making room, deciding and making room and going for it. That will bring in the sun. That will allow the universe to play something out properly. Some of you, I feel like you just don't believe in love or don't believe that it can happen to you when it's literally happening to you. 7 days free trial on Patreon. I repeat, 7 days free trial on Patreon. Check it out. There's so much magic over there. Link is below. If you feel inclined to honor these messages and honor my work and myself with purchasing this reading in retrospect, you may do so. Link below to the different donation links. Suggested donation $7.77. However, any sum is virtuous in my opinion. You have this for free and yet you choose to reciprocate. So you make the effort and you give back. Whatever you do, thank you. That's awesome. And either way, happy to have you all here. I will see you soon. Happy March. Bye.